The covenant, a word that echoes through centuries, often seen as a religious idea, but it is far more than that. The covenant is a story about freedom, responsibility, and the bonds that hold communities together. The theologian Karl Barth described the covenant as pure grace. God chooses humanity in Christ. It is not a contract, but a gift, a one-sided movement from God to us. E.P. Sanders added another dimension. He called it covenantal nomism. Entrance into the covenant is grace, but staying within it requires obedience. Israel responds to God's gift with loyalty to the law. The covenant is both gift and task. The German philosopher Hegel saw freedom as something that only exists in relationship. In his master-slave dialectic, dependence and autonomy are intertwined. Applied to the covenant, freedom is not found outside of binding, but within it. Binding and freedom create each other. Shmuel Trigano went further. He argued that true community cannot be built on rational contracts alone. It needs a transcendent horizon. The covenant is that horizon. The law is not a constraint, but the very form of Israel's freedom. Community is born from responsibility before the law. Slavoj Žižek offered a critical lens. He said ideology is not just illusion, but the fantasy that supports reality itself. The covenant, too, can be seen as such a fantasy. It gives structure and meaning, but it also masks a gap. We feel free, Žižek says, because we lack the language to express our unfreedom. Together, these voices reveal the covenant as a universal model. It is grace and loyalty. It is freedom through binding. It is community through transcendence. And it is ideology that holds us together by covering the gaps we cannot resolve. The covenant is more than a religious idea. It is a mirror of human existence. It shows us that freedom never stands apart from responsibility, that community is more than contracts, and that our societies live from stories greater than ourselves.